Center. Face.
The University of Nevada promotes and protects the free exchange of ideas that does not disrupt university events or ceremonies. Any disruption of today's scheduled program is not allowed. Kindly be aware that any such disruptions will result in immediate removal from the event. Thank you for your support and cooperation. The program will begin momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please remain standing for our national anthem and alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Where the truckies fed waters drop from mountains' crest, and the meadows meet the sagebrush by the sun caressed, cradled by the silver mountains 'neath the western blue, stands our noble alma mater, our Nevada U. As the miner on the desert prospects every place, so Nevada seeks the future with an upturned face. Everywhere she gathers knowledge, all that's good and true, gives she to her sons and daughters of Nevada U. We will ever live to serve her, live to give our best, live to make our alma mater pride of all the West. Let her praises wake the echoes while we pledge anew hearts and minds and hands and voices to Nevada U.
You may be seated. Thank you to our Wolfpack Quartet and our commencement brass. Welcome to the University of Nevada 2025 Winter Commencement Ceremony. My name is Heather Speed, and I serve as the Vice President of Student Services at the university, and for today, your Master of Ceremonies. I would like to take a moment to recognize several distinguished guests. Please hold your applaud until everyone has been named. Nevada System Higher Education Regent, Carol Del Carlo. Faculty Marshal and Chair of Faculty Senate, Dr. Jennifer McClendon. Senior Vice President for Research and Innovation, Dr. Myrtle Godum. Vice President for Information Technology, Dr. Sashi Pillay. Vice Provost of Graduate Education and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Marcus Kamelmeyer. Dean of the College of Agriculture, Biotechnology, and Natural Resources, Dr. Bill Payne. Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Thomas Weller. Dean of the Reynolds School of Journalism, Dr. Ji Yoon. Dean of the School of Public Health, Dr. Muge Akpinar. Dean of the College of Science, Dr. Louisa Hope Weeks. Dean of the School of Social Work, Dr. Lillian Wachinski. Associate Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Mary Ingram Waters. Chief of Staff, Aubrey Flores. Executive Director for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Dr. Melanie Duckworth. Executive Director for Marketing and Communications, Carrie Garcia. Director for Indigenous Relations, Daphne M. Hooper. President of the Associated Students of the University of Nevada, Carmina Aglubat. President of the Graduate Students Association, Rachanya Dev Chinnapan. Nevada Alumni Council Officer, Monica Powers Kales. Please help me in recognizing our platform party. And to the person who has been at the helm and made this ceremony happen, Associate Vice President of Enrollment Services, Dr. Melissa Shirozi and her team. As we commence this ceremony in Reno, Nevada, we acknowledge that the University of Nevada, Reno is situated on the traditional homelands of the Nama, Northern Paiute, Washoe, Washoe, Nuwa, Western Shoshone, and Nuwa, Southern Paiute peoples. These lands continue to be a gathering for places for indigenous peoples, and we recognize the deep connections to these places. It is now my pleasure to start today's ceremony by welcoming Daphne M. Hooper, Director of Indigenous Relations and member of the Walker River Paiute Tribe, to start our ceremony with an Indigenous blessing. Please stand as you are able.
Pija Awamua, good morning. Tamanama Tudu, no Kohimo Matabawidu, Pija Uka Tabino Tikiatsi, Uwanuma Upija Yukuti, Noko Yasama Punidu Sutuhai, Tina Tuni Tuina Pijat Sutuhaina, Mama Kunuma Numa Tuni Tui Nokwa, Ti Piatipa, Tipa A, Ti Songwana Kuna, Noko Hitami na Una Kwetu, Mani Punidu Sutuhaika, Pija Tumia, Puhwa, Puhwa. Creator God, Maker of all things, thank you for giving us this day. We have a lot to be thankful for. Bless everyone gathered here. Blessings for our language. With it, we will teach others. Bless our Mother Earth, our water, our air. Bless everything around us. Go in a good way. Amen.
Thank you, Daphne, for opening our ceremony with that blessing. We are really honored to have you be a part of our graduate special day. Next, please help me and join in welcoming our 17th president of the University of Nevada and the first alumnus to serve as president, Brian Sandoval.
Good morning, Wolfpack. You ready to get this party started? Yeah. But first things first, I want to wake everybody up. We have a new tradition for commencement. This side of Lawler is going to be Wolf. This side of Lawler is going to be Pack. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Give yourselves a hand. Good job. Now I want you all to take a long look around you. Our winter commencement is special because of its intimate nature. There have been a lot of people who have been working to make Lawler so regal. From our people and facilities, to university events, to student affairs, they've made sure that this is a moment that you, your family and friends, will remember forever. Would you please join me in thanking everyone involved with our winter commencement? Now, it's also important during a major moment like this to take stock of the road that you've traveled to get here. You've had family and friends, teachers and advisors who have always believed in you and encouraged you every step of the way. You've had faculty and staff, the heartbeat of our incredible university, who have taught, advised, and mentored you. You've had classmates, some of whom might be sitting right next to you right now, who've shared this journey with you. These are all people worthy of our thanks. Please join me in applauding the people who brought you here today. So here we are. Class projects and papers are almost behind you. Final exams will be a thing of the past here in just a few days. And if you've been enterprising and incredibly organized, maybe these things are already finished. Are any of you finished yet? Yeah, a few people, right? If they are, I salute you. If they aren't, good luck in the coming days. But you do, you've got this. So as we close the book on this semester and as we celebrate the class of 2025, I think it's important that we look back for a moment on what your time with us has meant to our university and what this means for our future. First, we're at one of the most important times in our university's history. We have taken our rightful place on the landscape of higher education as a national university. This has been a long, major goal of our university. But I want to take us back. Let's go back to our commencement ceremony from 119 years ago in 1906. Our university was little more than 3 decades old at the time. We were still trying to define our mission in the terms that would inspire our graduates to do greater things, to remind the people of Nevada what we hope to accomplish. Now, there were 25 members in our 1906 graduating class. A Regents scholarship that was announced that day was $75. Don't you wish tuition was like that now? There were high hopes as a major donation that would fund a campus rebeautification project over the next few years, including work at Manzanita Lake, was made public that day. And earlier in the year, it was announced that the university, which had been known as Nevada State University since our founding in 1874, would now be known as the University of Nevada. Now, as an aside, there are some interesting parallels between now and then. You've all probably noticed we are rebeautifying Manzanita Bowl this semester. We continue to work on making this the most affordable, highest quality educational option for our students. And of course, we've grown a lot since then. My, how we have grown. We will celebrate the culmination of the educational journeys of more than 1,900 graduates in 2 ceremonies today. But back to 1906. President Joseph Stubbs rolled out all the things that were happening into a message that made clear that the university's horizons had been broadened, that we were beginning to think of ourselves not just as the state's land-grant university, but as a university with designs for national recognition. Dr. Stubbs's call was one that truly soared. Quote, "Send your students to the University of Nevada with the assurance that everything that makes for their good conduct, good character, high scholarship, and sound training is given by our university. This is our ambition. No state should be content with simply educating the young people within its borders. Education, training is not bounded by state lines." Today, this ambition has become our reality. Our university has marched forward through a historic cycle of accomplishment, advancement, and evolution that has become the deep-rooted soul of who we are. We are not only Nevada's land-grant leader, we are a national leader in research, innovation, and service. And all of you have seen it and experienced it firsthand. And your experiences with us are a testament to this relentless pursuit of excellence. This is why our graduates, and I'm looking at all of you, class of 2025, quickly become our next generation of leaders. We are ascendant at this moment in our history because all of you have made the choice to lift everyone around you through your commitment to our cherished values. You've made good on an educational imperative that in order to be a national university, you must first and foremost have people who are unforgettable in their talent, unrelenting in their devotion to building community, and relentlessly courageous in their commitment to lifting others for the benefit of society. This is all of you, class of 2025, every single one of you. Now, how do I know this is true? Well, let's share some of the reasons why I know so. From the College of Science, graduating with a degree in microbiology and immunology, we have Ritika Upu. Where are you, Ritika? Oh, no. Well, we're still going to talk about Ritika. Ritika's grandmother was diagnosed with dementia, and this diagnosis inspired her to pursue medical school to better understand and help patients fight devastating diseases. Ritika aims to become a physician driven by community advocacy and connection, and this morning we salute her as she embarks on this worthy journey. Give her a big hand, please. Now I'd like to turn to someone from the College of Engineering who this morning is making history. And we all know that our engineering graduates are set to soar. But among this group is a literal flight test instructor, Jessica Peterson. Jessica, if you'd please stand. Jessica today receives her doctorate in aerospace engineering, the college's first PhD in this emerging field. And Jessica accomplished this feat while working as a flight test instructor at Edwards Air Force Base. Now, many of you know that we launched the George W. Guillemot Aerospace Engineering Program this fall, and Jessica has had quite an impact on the program. Whether it was organizing a field trip for the Aerospace Club, or building a flight simulator on campus, or producing a wonderful video where Jessica is in flight holding up a Go Pack sign where we have a photo, and here it is on the screen behind me. Yeah. Jessica's presence has helped us all soar. That video, by the way, has been viewed almost 39,000 times on the College of Engineering's Instagram channel. Congratulations, Jessica. From the Reynolds School of Journalism, we have Amy Ariano. Amy, are you here? There she is. Now, Amy has reached this moment following a tremendous battle. She took the fall of 2024 and spring 25 semester off from school to undergo cancer treatment for stage 2 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. A year of chemotherapy and whole stem cell transplant later, Amy is cancer-free. Amy has reached this moment today after returning to school this past semester. And I love this quote Amy has provided. I've been blessed to have met incredible individuals this time around that are both faculty and students who I hope to continue a friendship with after graduation. Graduating is my personal cherry on top and feels extra special for me. Amy, we couldn't agree more, right? We are in awe of your personal fortitude. Congratulations. Now, among the graduates from the School of Public Health is Trixie Ann Manito. Trixie, are you here? Okay, we're going to talk about Trixie too. Trixie has made sure she has paid it forward to our next generation of students by being a Nevada Fit, Health Fit mentor. She went out of her way to make our new members of the Wolfpack feel cared for while building their confidence and providing them a source of connection. Trixie's volunteerism hasn't stopped there and is including interning with the Nevada Cancer Coalition, which has led to continued work in creating healthier communities in Northern Nevada. Trixie has said of our campus community, quote, "This community gave me a beautiful gift of wonderful experiences, opportunities, and people that helped pave a path to my success in the future. I found a pack." Trixie, and I wish you were here, as you pursue a life in medicine, thank you for making our pack complete. She's going to make an incredible doctor, and give her a big hand. Now, I could go on and on and on with stories about each and every one of you. But taken in total, these are all stories that speak to the realization of our university's hopes, dreams, and ambitions. That we are the place, a singular institution in its national scope and horizons that produces people who have soaring talent, deep, gritty determination, and an abiding respect for all people. And through the inspiration of the ideals of the university, you, our graduating class of 2025, will go forth and make our world a better place. A place where we live together as a pack, peacefully as one. A place where we can still find alignment between our deeply held beliefs and a shared vision for our future. A place where a legacy of ambition will guide you throughout your lives as you become our next generation of leaders. Let this knowledge be your lighthouse, the silver and blue light that will illuminate the many roads you're going to travel, the destinations you will discover, the life you will lead as you lead others. This is a fantastic, incredible moment, and we are proud of each and every one of you. So go out, remember your time with our university with pride, and do the great things that we all know that you're capable of accomplishing. Remind people with your every action that you come from the University of Nevada, a university that is one of the finest in the land, and that you are a member of the Wolfpack. So congratulations, class of 2025. You've made it, and go Pack. Thank you.
Thank you, President Sandoval. Please welcome Regent Carol Del Carlo to provide remarks on behalf of the Nevada System of Higher Education.
Good morning, class of 2025. It's great to see you. Could you all do me a little favor? Can the class of 2025 look around and give a quick wave to the people here in the audience who are here to support you? Go wave to your moms and dads and your brothers and sisters. Yay! Okay. I love it. Yeah, that's great. You exceeded my expectations. A way to go, Pack. That is really great. Thank you so much. All right. Today, you celebrate the completion of one journey. And once this ceremony is over, you commence on a new one. I truly believe that the pride you feel at this moment is something that is going to accompany you tomorrow, into the new year, and throughout the rest of your lives. As a graduate of the University of Nevada, Reno, you are uniquely prepared to use your knowledge, your skills, your ambitions to change Nevada, the country, and the world. You are part of the great promise that the university has made for our state for more than 150 years now. That our graduates are the movers, the doers, and forces for good that inspire and enrich our communities for the better. I've been a member of the Board of Regents for the system of, I've been a member of the Board of Regents for the Nevada System of Higher Education for nearly a decade now. I don't look it, I'm sure. In fact, Thursday was the anniversary of the day back in December 2016 that I was officially sworn in by Washoe County Judge Steve Elliott to begin my service for the people of Nevada. I mention this to you now because there was a day where I realized that everything I was doing going forward needed to resonate with focus, purpose, and selfless service on behalf of the people who put their trust in me. It's something I have felt ever since. And quite frankly, it has made my life so much more meaningful knowing that I was working to further the goals and the impact of higher education for all Nevadans. And it does have a fabulous impact on us. As I look out on all of you this morning, I can feel that same sort of energy, certainly in that greeting to your family and friends. As I look out at all your faces, I see hope, optimism, and a determination to do your very best to make a difference. The fact that you are graduates of the state's oldest university makes your quest to be the best something that is well within your reach, something that we all know you will reach. So go forward, Wolfpack. You represent the most important generation in American history, and what you will do tomorrow, into the new year, and the years to come will determine the timeless promise of our state and our nation. Lead with the timeless grace and goodness that has marked your time here at the university. On behalf of the Nevada System of Higher Education, I wish to express gratitude and the best to all of you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go Pack!
Thank you, Regent Del Carlo. Please welcome the President of the Associated Students of the University of Nevada, Carmina Aglubat, to give the student address.
All right. Good morning, graduates. And then thank you, Regent DeCarlo. Now, I won't stand here and pretend to offer advice as someone who's seasoned by decades of experience or who's much older than you guys. I actually hope to offer reflections from a voice that sits very near to your own, still close to the discoveries, the anxieties, and the uncertainties that you guys may be feeling today. The world we're stepping into is undeniably complex. Some of you have spent your years at this university staring directly into these challenges. studying things such as political science, environmental science, or other disciplines that require you to analyze society in real lifetime. Others may encounter these challenges more indirectly and more quietly, through an offhand comment at dinner, a headline you scroll past, or a thought that briefly lingers before you sleep. But regardless of how the world reaches you, it does reach all of us. Each of us is shaped by the era that we inhabit, and each of us has a responsibility to understand, navigate, and live through it with intention. When I ask you guys to keep the virtue of courage close to your heart, I'm not only speaking about bravery in extraordinary circumstances. I'm speaking about something deeper, what I would call the inalienable responsibilities that we carry as members of a community. Responsibilities to each other, our principals, and to the people who will come after us. Courage appears when you advocate for someone who has less power than you. It appears when you admit a mistake and choose to learn from it. It appears when you choose kindness in a moment where frustration would be much easier. It appears when you pursue a path that others do not understand, but you know is right. Every single degree given out today, every field represented in this room will be tested in courage. Whether you work in a hospital, a school, a business office, a lab, a courtroom, or a community organization, you will be asked to make decisions that reflect not just what you know, but who you are. So today, I want to remind you guys about the value of connection as well, not as an abstract ideal, but as a necessity for a meaningful life. When people reach the end of their lives, they do not ask to see their degrees, their accolades, or the newspaper headlines that carried their names. Instead, they ask to see the people that they love. Those relationships are not spare time pursuits. They are the anchors that hold us steady as we navigate the demands of adulthood and require the courage that is needed to get through this life. We sometimes talk about connection as if it were very delicate, like something that's easily broken. However, I believe that it happens to be the opposite. Perhaps human connection is the most resilient forces that we have. It survives distance, pressure, and time, yet it only thrives through intention. Intentionality is discipline. It's a discipline of showing up even when it's easier not to, and being fully present in a world that constantly fragments our attention. It is the quiet promise we make to the people who matter that we will not let the pace of life overshadow the value of people's presence in it. And when you practice this discipline, something remarkable happens. Life becomes less about achievement and more about belonging, less about racing forward and more about building a life in which others can walk beside you. Congratulations, Fall Class of 2025, and as always, go Pack.
Thank you, Carmina. Please welcome Rachanya Chinnapan, the President of the Graduate Student Association of the University of Nevada.
Thank you, Dr. Speed. How's it going, Wolfpack? As your student body president of Graduate Student Association, it is truly an honor to stand here, and an even bigger honor that none of our professors emailed us today with, let's hop on a quick Zoom. Today, we celebrate the class of 2025, undergraduates, masters, and doctoral students. A group so resilient, so determined, and so heavily caffeinated that nothing can stop us. Let's be honest, we didn't just earn this degree, we survived it. Whether you were an undergrad discovering yourself, a master's student trying to prove yourself, or a doctoral student slowly losing yourself, we all had the same universal experiences. From writing research papers at 3 a.m., fueled by panic and coffee, pretending we understood class discussions, acting shocked every time a professor said the exam is cumulative, and telling ourselves, I'll probably start early next time, knowing that we would not. Undergrads had to survive giant lecture halls, dining hall food, and roommates who believed 2 a.m. is a great time for vacuuming the room. Master's students had to survive group projects where one member vanished like they were written off the show. And doctoral students, well, you had to survive explaining your research to family members who nodded politely and definitely understood nothing. Before we celebrate, we must recognize the true heroes of our academic journey. Caffeine, for holding our degrees together. AI, for answering questions we were too afraid to ask. Parents, for providing emotional support, motivation, and just right amount of mental torture to keep us humble. And that one friend who always said, "Bro, you got this," and when you clearly know that you did not. Let's also thank our families, professors, advisors, and mentors, especially the ones who responded to our emails after 3 to 5 business days. College taught us more than formulas, theories, and citations. It also taught us how to look awake while running on 2 hours of sleep, how to speed walk across campus like Olympians, how to survive with 47 Chrome tabs open, all critical, and how to write like an expert while internally screaming. These are all the transferable skills employers are looking for. Now, people keep asking, so what's next after graduation? And the boldest, bravest, and most honest answer is, I don't know, I'll let LinkedIn decide my fate after this. Some of us have jobs, some are going to grad school, some are taking gap years, some are starting businesses, and some are still trying to figure out what exactly they just majored in. And that's okay, because if there's one thing this class has mastered, it's the ability to adapt to last-minute deadlines and surprise quizzes. You've already proven yourself you can handle uncertainty. That is the most powerful skill of all. So here's my final advice. Be bold, like the student who chose an 8 a.m. class. Be courageous, like the student who presented without slides. Be humble, like the rest of us who still don't understand APA format. And be kind. Your degrees will open doors. Your kindness will keep them open. Most importantly, today you'll leave here as graduates, as thinkers, as leaders, as innovators, as professionals, and as people who can make this world a better place than we have found it. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for your resilience. And thank you for choosing the mighty Wolfpack as your home. Now go out there and make the world binge-watch your success. Lastly, congratulations, class of 2025. You did it. Wolf, go Pack.
Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, Rachania. Thank you. Please welcome Nevada's Alumni Council Officer, Monica Powers-Kales.
Good morning, class of 2025. You've had lots of congratulations already, but please add mine to the list. On behalf of your university, Nevada Alumni Association, we're excited to welcome you to our family of more than 125,000 alumni. That's fabulous. As you celebrate this moment, remember your journey with the university doesn't end today. It transforms into a lifelong connection. Our alumni community is a powerful network, united by shared experiences, values, and a commitment to supporting one another with respect, curiosity, kindness, and integrity. Whether you're starting a new career, continuing your education, or exploring new opportunities, know that you have a pack behind you, cheering you on. After all, that is the Wolfpack way. In 2019, a new tradition was introduced during commencement, the presentation of an official alumni pin gifted to all graduates of the university. When you receive yours today, wear it proudly for many years to come. Alumni play a large role in the success of current students, so I urge you to remain involved with your alma mater, no matter where your next adventure takes you. Stay connected by helping recruit future alumni, becoming a career mentor, attending athletics, arts, lectures, and a variety of other events that we can find on campus and online. Lots of great things online as well. The opportunities are endless, and we're here to support you long after graduation. Remember, there's no limit to what a Nevada grad is capable of, and you will always be a member of this pack. Your continued involvement makes a real difference, and together we can inspire the next generation of students and strengthen the legacy of Nevada grads everywhere. Congratulations to you, our newest alumni, and go Pack.
Thank you, Monica. The candidates for graduation represent a wide range of disciplines and degree programs. After a great deal of time and effort and significant intellectual and emotional investment, students, you are now on the cusp of a highly important moment in your life. Our university has set a very high bar for you to finally arrive at this moment. We are so very pleased to celebrate your accomplishments in this ceremony while recognizing that this is only the beginning, the commencement of even greater horizons to come. So congratulations and good luck to all of you. And now, presenting the candidates for advanced degrees from the Graduate School is Vice Provost of Graduate Education and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Marcus Kimmelmeyer.
Mr. President, I present to you these candidates for the doctoral degrees.
Arko Pratim Sen, Physics, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Blewett.
Theodore Elliott Hartsuk, Natural Resources and Environmental Science, hooded by Dr. Jonathan Greenberg.
Philip Alexander Pratt, Mathematics, hooded by Dr. Alexei S. Telyakovsky.
Fei Guan, Civil and Environmental Engineering, Computer Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Hao Shu.
Gunnar N. Stone, Computer Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Alireza Tavakoli. David Perez Guerra, Ecology, Evolution, and Conservation Biology, hooded by Dr. Misty Riddle.
Susila Baral, Cellular and Molecular Biology, hooded by Dr. Paul Sumby.
Sayed Mahmood Sajadi Mohammadabadi, Computer Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Lei Yang. Emer Nivrenan, Cellular and Molecular Pharmacology and Physiology, hooded by Dr. Caroline A. Cobine.
Christian Eric Franco, Biochemistry, hooded by Dr. Albert Gonzalez. Chiara Ferrari, Psychology, hooded by Dr. Matthew Lewin.
Jessica Marie Peterson, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Petros Vulgaris.
Talitha Kamakamakamai Naveheloa Aviao Ho'okala Richards, Chemistry, hooded by Dr. Matthew J. Tucker. Kian S. Asemi, Psychology, hooded by Dr. Ramona Humanfar. Jordana K. Blazik, Computer Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Shamik Sengupta.
Zachary Joseph Meinecker, Physics, hooded by Dr. Vladimir Ivanov.
Nicole Boyer, Computer Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Sergio Dasculu and Dr. Emily Hand.
Nakisa Ganbaian Alavije, Mathematics, hooded by Dr. Stanislav Chabuka.
Ehsan Mirbagari, Mathematics, hooded by Thomas Quint.
Caitlin Ann Thomas, Engineering Education, hooded by Dr. Adam N. Kern. Hamid Tagavi Ganji, Civil and Environmental Engineering, hooded by Dr. Elnaz Esmailzadeh Selabi.
David Kofi Saw, Statistics and Data Science, hooded by Dr. Thomas J. Kozubowski.
Angela Mankatita, Mineral Resources Engineering, hooded by Dr. Pangbo Chu.
Tanlu Wei, Cellular and Molecular Biology, hooded by Dr. Marcus Kemmelmeyer.
Mr. President, I present to you these candidates for the master's degrees.
Trang Thuy Phan Vega, Public Health.
Jade Amber Balan, Materials Science and Engineering.
Timothy Christopher Vining, Statistics and Data Science. Lily Sylvia Claymat Pecor, Statistics and Data Science. Lonnie Allen McRoberts, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Jordan Marshall Miller, Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Thomas Berg Capps, Materials Science and Engineering, Chemical Engineering.
Sonia Rees, Social Work. Juliet Sanya, Public Health. Heidi E. Palmer, Cybersecurity.
Cody Michael Key, Cybersecurity. Taylor M. Flath, Social Work.
Brandon Shimoji Varan, Biotechnology.
Joanna Yvette Aguilar, Social Work.
Miranda Ray Pierce, Social Work. Jeremiah Joseph Osborne, Social Work. Anthony Joshua Wunderlich, Social Work. Darlinda Lee Sorensen, Social Work. Edward J. Spalding, Social Work. Megan Sheeran, Psychology.
Jael Anthony Edwards, Psychology. James Davidson Jenks III, Materials Science and Engineering.
Caden D. Nesh, Computer Science and Engineering.
Elizabeth A. Everest, Ecology, Evolution and Conservation Biology. Nadia Dawood, Social Work. Judith Alejandra Contreras Gamboa, Public Health.
Stephen Allen Thornberry, Statistics and Data Science.
Kyle Christopher Yuki Froelich, Computer Science and Engineering.
Taylor Ryan Sagacio, Computer Science and Engineering. Kin Mar Yin, Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Susana Noemi Ariano Asensio, Social Work.
Christina Kalupad Torres, Public Health.
Elizabeth Fern Callingart, Social Work.
May H. Saturn, Social Work. Owen P. Stewart, Mathematics.
Megan Nicole Shine, Social Work.
Sridhar Waradala Sr., Electrical Engineering.
Rachel Easton, Social Work. Leslie Elizabeth Castillo Rivas, Social Work. Arlen Vanessa Clark, Social Work. Dana Kitty Diaz, Hydrology.
Hannah Lynn Mitchell, Geography.
Brittany Marie Cisco, Social Work. Jennifer Irene Fisher, Biotechnology.
Daniela Alejandra Ruiz Ruiz, Biotechnology. Josiah Seni Moritzen, Biotechnology. Maria Emilia Marchand, Social Work.
Anna Goulding Hayes, Public Health.
Samuel Allen Reynolds, Public Health.
Cassandra Lynn Bozarth, Social Work. Mark Vincent Borja Amandaron, Computer Science and Engineering. Kieran Elaine Hardinger, Computer Science and Engineering.
Mo Vang, Social Work.
Genovea Jacqueline Flores, Social Work.
Danielle Oliva, Robotics.
Binush Sadat Hatami, Robotics. Tyler John Becker, Computer Science and Engineering. Jamin James Lee, Computer Science and Engineering.
Jagadish Rapuru, Computer Science and Engineering. Mohit Mittal, Nutrition.
Kendra Lynn Foster, Social Work. Dawn Marie Cheeseman, Social Work. Virginia Alicia Green, Social Work. Colleen Lynn Grimm, Social Work.
Ulysses Sanchez, Social Work.
Patricia Kelly, Social Work. Grant B. Humphreys III, Social Work. Savannah Quinn Hoon, Social Work. Brandy Marie Gray, Social Work.
Amanda Marie D. Thurston, Nutrition.
Joel Michael Collins, Psychology. Cynthia Elena Garcia, Social Work.
Yanitzia Guadalupe Perez Galvin, Social Work. Myra Medina, Social Work.
Hannah May Elabadi, Social Work.
Emma Grace McCush, Psychology. Nora Hua Tung, Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Catherine DeLeon, Social Work.
Maximus Gallo Swan, Cybersecurity.
Hannah Carolyn Judd, Psychology.
Taylor Nina Petrillo, Psychology. Natalia Paulina Reyes, Social Work.
Ryan Alexis Solo, Public Health.
Sebanos Esul Arthur, Metallurgical Engineering.
Mariah Sagil, Social Work.
Kaylee Renee Harker, Social Work. Kelly Nicole Bagnall, Social Work. Sequoia Grace Bufford, Social Work. Bianca Gallegos, Public Health. Frankie Hone Lai, Electrical Engineering. Jose Guzman, Electrical Engineering.
Abdul Salam Shaikh, Computer Science and Engineering.
Jada Renee Finch, Social Work.
Christina Ramsey, Ecology, Evolution, and Conservation Biology.
Lowry Lizette Copado, Social Work. Jose Corral, Public Health.
Augustine Ogechi Ofebu, Computer Science and Engineering.
Jennifer Michelle Igana, Social Work. Brianna Nicole Bedient, Social Work.
Ana Lilia Soto Ortega, Neuroscience.
Kushi, Environmental Sciences and Health.
Margarita Zuniga Magallanes, Social Work.
Ifeani Sebastian Ikibude, Chemistry. Elena Maria Borisova Atanasova Lorenko, Social Work.
Jacqueline Milan, Social Work. Kia Rastar, Journalism.
The individuals who earned advanced degrees represent an amazing cross-section of our world. They commenced their graduate studies on our campus from states throughout the country and from nations across the globe. They represent one of the most humanistic coalitions of perspectives, backgrounds, and goals that one could ever find. Although their personal stories are all different and speak to the richness of human experience, which we value so much at this university, there is always an unifying thread: the extraordinary quality of who these individuals are and what they all represent to our future. They embarked on the path of attaining an advanced degree because they wanted to make our world a better place. Once on our campus, guided by our faculty mentors who have challenged and encouraged them, our students reach a high standard of personal excellence, both as scholars and individuals. Their excellence has helped them realize that there are no limits to achieving one's capacity to think, to question, to test, to ultimately find wisdom and truth. Although this is indeed the culmination of years of hard work, this moment we are about to recognize does not represent a conclusion. It marks the start of something that is even more special: how our advanced degree candidates will now take these experiences and help us all realize a better world, one that is more giving, more empathetic, and full of immense possibility that comes with knowledge, discovery, and insight. The individuals who are candidates for advanced degrees represent our next generation of leaders. Let's applaud what they've done, and let's eagerly anticipate what they've yet to do. Dr. Kamelmeyer, please present candidates for the conferral of degrees.
Would all candidates for doctoral and master's degrees please stand as you are able? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty I present to you these outstanding candidates for the doctoral and master's degrees.
This is the big moment. By virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon those fulfilling the appropriate requirements the doctoral and master's degrees recommended by the faculties of the university with all the rights, privileges, and obligations belonging thereto. Congratulations, you've done it.
Please be seated. For the presentation of the candidates for bachelor's degrees, I will call upon the deans of the colleges and schools. Presenting the candidates from the College of Agriculture, Biotechnology, and Natural Resources is Dean Bill Payne.
President Sandoval, on behalf of our outstanding faculty and staff, I'm proud to present these candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Agriculture, Biotechnology, and Natural Resources.
Mackenzie Nicole Rodriguez, Veterinary Science, 1874 Scholar. Marissa Ann Raggio, Veterinary Science. Sarah Ann Perry, Agricultural Science, Secondary Education.
Xavier Abel Davila, Agricultural Science. Owen Vincent Bratton, Environmental Science.
Adan Manuel Nunez Soto, Environmental Science. Christian Yvonne Medina, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology.
Donovan Thomas Gransberry, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation.
Connor Chiakene Agu, Interdisciplinary Studies.
Brandon William Henry, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Julia Christina Fornesi, Biotechnology.
Caitlin Ray Schneider, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation. Hannah McKemmy, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation, 1874 Scholar.
Consuelo Ruby del Rio, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation.
Riley P. Mishka, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation.
Colleen Elizabeth Keene, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation. Elizabeth Marie Laughlin, Nutrition. Runzi Hu, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, 1874 Scholar.
Momiji Oyama, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation. Haley Tina Williams, Environmental Science, Forest Ecology and Management, summa cum laude.
Connor Edward Joseph Blaha, Environmental Science.
William Lee Peterson, Environmental Science, Forest Ecology and Management. Samantha Nicole Nelson, Forest Ecology and Management.
Zulema Gabriela Hernandez, Environmental Science. Devin Christopher Ardesco, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation.
Thomas J. Cheney, Forest Ecology and Management.
Michelle Faith Kyung-mi Ostenberg, Environmental Science.
Calvin Max Kimbrough, Environmental Science, cum laude. Thomas Henry Hadress, Environmental Science. Reese Scott Davis, Environmental Science.
Sergio Nathaniel Mazzone, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology.
Soma James Balagad, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology.
Emily E. Rofer, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Dia Patel, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, Honors Baccalaureate.
Stephanie Lynn, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. Kelly Chen, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, Honors Baccalaureate. Amanda J. Gant, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, 1874 Scholar. Griffin Patrick Keenan, Environmental Science. Addison Ann Isley, Veterinary Science.
Abigail Lane Wagoner, Wildlife Ecology and Conservation.
Diego Nicolaus Anastasatos, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology.
Parsa M. Sarsangi, Biotechnology. Annette Evany Sanchez, Environmental Science.
Presenting the candidates from the College of Engineering is Dean Thomas Weller.
President Sandoval, I am proud to present the resilient and hardworking candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Engineering.
Pratik Gulab Walunj, Computer Science and Engineering. Edwin Sotres, Computer Science and Engineering, 1874 Scholar.
Leticia Ledesma Rubio, Civil Engineering.
Timothy Hiram Norris, Computer Science and Engineering.
Darren Ten Lee, Computer Science and Engineering, cum laude.
Leon Lorenzo Alfeche Magbanwa, Computer Science and Engineering.
Timothy Ang, Computer Science and Engineering, summa cum laude.
Connor Andrew Franklin Montegna, Materials Science and Engineering.
Eric Hunter Einspar, Mechanical Engineering. Justin Gamboa Bacani, Mechanical Engineering. Aidan Mark Borghese, Mechanical Engineering.
Adam Mitchell Velo, Electrical Engineering.
Spencer William Garcia, Computer Science and Engineering. Garrett Andrew Bouillon, Civil Engineering. Simon McGuire Lambden, Interdisciplinary Studies. Jasmine Chrissy, Civil Engineering. Kayla Lynette House, Civil Engineering. Paige Riley Bowers, Civil Engineering.
Christopher Michael Wendt, Mechanical Engineering.
Tyler Nicholas Arnold, Mechanical Engineering.
Maxwell Quinn Petrenko, Mechanical Engineering.
Liam Elliott Bond, Mechanical Engineering.
Cole F. Weibel, Civil Engineering. Aiden James Young, Mechanical Engineering.
Matthew Michael Jenkins, Computer Science and Engineering. Tyler Jordan, Civil Engineering.
Tyson Brendan Smith, Mechanical Engineering. Thomas Robert Nelson, Computer Science and Engineering.
Morgan Ray Jensen, Computer Science and Engineering.
Nicholas Whitehorn, Computer Science and Engineering.
Shota Kita, Mechanical Engineering.
Jason Singh Parmar, Computer Science and Engineering.
Stephen Kyle Bard, Mechanical Engineering. Caden Marvin Custer, Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude, 1874 scholar. Jacob Kolosov, Mechanical Engineering. Noah Timothy Layton, Mechanical Engineering.
Cale C. Mooney, Mechanical Engineering. Tomas John Vasile, Computer Science and Engineering.
Jordan Lee Carlin, Electrical Engineering. Daniel Aaron Lontz, Computer Science and Engineering. Devin J. DaFilippi, Mechanical Engineering.
Michael Roman, Environmental Engineering.
William Lind, Civil Engineering.
Cody Prentice, Civil Engineering. Ezekiel William Miller, Mechanical Engineering. Allison Tang, Computer Science and Engineering. Benjamin David Steinberg, Computer Science and Engineering. Shane Wallace Petrie, Computer Science and Engineering. Tyler E. Olson, Computer Science and Engineering. Juan Silva Figueroa, Mechanical Engineering. Dylan James Vorgerbruggen, Mechanical Engineering. Jody Torres Punzalan, Mechanical Engineering, cum laude.
Nathan Lee, Mechanical Engineering, 1874 scholar. Ethan T. Kalb, Electrical Engineering.
Joshua Daniel Rhodes, Civil Engineering.
Jacob Ryan Jenkins, Mechanical Engineering.
Jack Ratterman, Computer Science and Engineering.
Mason Levi Haynes, Computer Science and Engineering. Lucas Hong Lack, Computer Science and Engineering. Quinn Joseph Contaldi, Computer Science and Engineering.
Darian Royce Wong II, Mechanical Engineering.
Joshua Ferguson, Computer Science and Engineering. Ryan James Davis, Mechanical Engineering. Andy Chiang, Computer Science and Engineering. Travis Reagan Broughton, Mechanical Engineering. Heather Marie Amistani, Computer Science and Engineering, 1874 scholar. Gabrielle G. Amistani, Mechanical Engineering. Kaylin Andrea Duncan, Computer Science and Engineering, Theater. Joey Emmanuel Bertrand, Computer Science and Engineering. Tristan Jeffrey Hughes, Computer Science and Engineering. Carlos Andres Hernandez, Computer Science and Engineering.
Dominic Lay Pham, Computer Science and Engineering. Ethan Richard Partain, Computer Science and Engineering. Skylar William Marsden, Electrical Engineering. Matthew Stanley, Computer Science and Engineering.
Filadelfo Hernandez Angel, Civil Engineering. Santi Carrillo Zaragoza, Civil Engineering. Nicholas Katsaros, Computer Science and Engineering, summa cum laude. Aiden Jedediah Diaz, Biomedical Engineering, Electrical Engineering.
George Dean Metropolis, Biomedical Engineering. Leba Suhail, Biomedical Engineering.
Jacob Levin, Electrical Engineering.
Lucas Leighton Shepard, Electrical Engineering.
Brendan Earl Dorr, Mechanical Engineering.
Austin Parkerson, Computer Science and Engineering.
Robert Bruce Fleming III, Computer Science and Engineering. Daniel W. Gordon, Biomedical Engineering. Sebastian Escobedo, Mechanical Engineering. Jared James Doolittle, Civil Engineering.
Cyan Montano, Mechanical Engineering. Jerry Ventura Quintos, Mechanical Engineering.
Nelson Mateo Lemus Monroy, Electrical Engineering.
Hunter Lynn Stramel, Physics.
Nicholas Michael Hong, Mechanical Engineering.
Farzana Haq Tani, Computer Science and Engineering.
Terrence Akinola, Computer Science and Engineering.
Presenting the candidates from the Donald W. Reynolds School of Journalism is Dean Ji Yoon.
Mr. President, I'm honored to present these bachelor's degree candidates from the Reynolds School of Journalism.
Gwyneth Olivia Farney, Journalism.
Lily Renee Wright, Journalism. Tony Jabari Taylor Reed, Journalism. Skylar Jiahui Tran, Journalism. Ursula Rena, Journalism. Matthew Alejandro Means, Journalism. Cameron Neil Perkins, Journalism, Spanish.
Lindsay May Jing Burback, Journalism.
Lucas Dylan Dorn, Journalism.
Jake Udell Gardner, Journalism. Amy Naomi Ariano Adame, Journalism.
Presenting the candidates from the School of Public Health is Dean Muge Akmanar.
President Sandoval, I present to you these candidates for the bachelor degree from the School of Public Health.
Justin Cole Goddard, Public Health.
Anam Rizvan Segal, Public Health.
Reina Alejandrina Carmona Padilla, Community Health Sciences.
Lisbeth Judith Perez Sanchez, Kinesiology.
Pauline Martinez Legaspi, Public Health.
Michaela Lynn Wilson, Kinesiology, magna cum laude.
Kamaya Marie Johnson, Public Health.
Nate Najaric Williams, Community Health Sciences. Peter J. Nebb, Community Health Sciences.
Barrett Michael Lehau, Kinesiology.
Mary Therese Shanley, Public Health.
Karina Norris, Public Health.
McKaylee Chloe Machado, Public Health.
Kimberly Michelle Hammond, Public Health.
Sophia Alicia Marie Ortiz, Community Health Sciences. Kylie Gabriela Tijero, Kinesiology. Autumn Catherine Rose Tellish, Finance.
Aiden Pascal Rippett, Public Health.
Jordan Alexander Cusiano, Public Health.
Miranda Stacy McGlynn, Public Health.
Shelby Camden Lewis, Public Health. Megan Delaney Ash, Community Health Sciences. Sebastian James Densdale, Public Health.
Karina Velasquez Franco, Community Health Sciences. Haley Jane Peterson, Community Health Sciences.
Elise Michelle Cattleman, Kinesiology.
Jewel Marie Zaradka, Kinesiology. Savannah Martinez, Public Health.
Kayla Yvonne Marie Blythe, Public Health.
Vincent Palacio, Public Health. Valeria Vasquez, Community Health Sciences.
Michaela Renee Gibson Garcia, Public Health.
Sienna Olivia Rawlings, Public Health.
Ella Reese Batham, Public Health. Miranda Elizabeth Anguiano Arias, Public Health.
Haley Marie Taylor, Public Health, Honors Baccalaureate. Ronnie Charlene Van Patten, Community Health Sciences.
Jason Ariano Rodriguez, Community Health Sciences. Isabella Mary Canepa, Kinesiology. Riley Paige Lampson, Public Health. Austin J. Hernandez, Kinesiology. Ben Futrell, Community Health Sciences.
Alana Rose Muzzy, Kinesiology, Cum Laude. Alyssa Nicole Noland, Kinesiology. Pierce Scott Simpkins, Kinesiology, Cum Laude. Madeline Shipman, Community Health Sciences.
Taya Friedrich, Public Health.
Christy Lena Tanaka, Public Health, 1874 Scholar. Natalie Elizabeth Sanchez, Public Health.
Andre Jonathan Hatiko, Public Health. Elvira Tylee Correa Chavarin, Public Health. McKenna Karen Seiko Bates, Public Health.
Avery James Strasden, Kinesiology.
Rodney Lee Wolfgang, Kinesiology.
J. Joseph Jazar, Community Health Sciences.
Sitlali Judith Ramirez, Community Health Sciences.
Natalie K. Selly, Community Health Sciences.
Amber Irene Robinson, Community Health Sciences.
Nicholas George Kurak, Public Health. Marcus C. Klug, Public Health.
Cameron Sadler, Community Health Sciences. Haley J. Painter, Public Health. Taylor Marie Machado, Community Health Sciences. Jordan Sasahara, Community Health Sciences.
Arlene Tamke Allen, Public Health. Fernando Valentin Betancourt, Kinesiology. Dustin Robert Bautel, Public Health.
Amy Vu Nguyen, Public Health, magna cum laude.
Reina Eiko Comia Aguinaldo, Public Health, 1874 scholar.
Presenting the candidates from the College of Science is Dean Louisa Hope Weeks.
President Sandoval, on behalf of the dedicated faculty and staff of the College of Science, I present to you our baccalaureate degree candidates.
Jude Gray, Neuroscience. Lauren Amber Laza Twist, Psychology. Jared Matthew Liu, Biology.
Christina Suzanne Tartaglini, Psychology, Spanish. Akira Starr, Psychology.
Tiffany Marie Hodges, Mathematics, Honors Baccalaureate. Taylor Nicole Bennett, Psychology.
Ruby Jones Snyder, Psychology.
Gabrielle Jean Azevedo, Geography. John Garrett Horn, Psychology.
Elizabeth Blair Spalding, Psychology. Stefano Noguera, Mathematics. Alexander Ortigoza, Chemistry. Taylor Nicole Spurk, Psychology.
Marcus Logvinenka, Biology, cum laude.
Travis Nelson, Psychology.
Astra Marie Fry Reed, Psychology, 1874 scholar.
Jade Elizabeth Rice, Microbiology and Immunology, 1874 scholar. Macy Ann Quintana, Psychology. Dimitrios Evangelos Vandarakis, Biology. Logan Hayaki Sato, Psychology. Michael David Magruder, Psychology.
Michaela Ashlyn Lopez, Psychology.
Caitlin Rose Schiavone, Biology. Salem Neufeld, Chemistry, magna cum laude, Honors Baccalaureate. Benjamin Wynn, Chemistry.
Julianne Susanna Butters, Neuroscience.
Arnusha Ashley Malik, Biology.
Kalia Rose Adams, Neuroscience.
Edwin Rafael Mendez, Biology. Cameron Nicole Palmer, Psychology, Honors Baccalaureate. Tierra N. Marshall, Psychology.
Ashley Dawn Bishop, Psychology. Ashley Boone, Neuroscience, summa cum laude.
Isabel Andrea Samara, Biology. Xavier Xander Sullivan, Psychology.
Alex Fulton, Geography.
Abigail Pruitt, Biology.
Diana Gonzalez Garcia, Biology.
Alex Toddy, Psychology.
Olivia Sky Armstrong, Geology.
Colby David Motes, Psychology. Julius A. Castillo Jr., Psychology.
Robert Stanley Lewis Matthews, Geography.
Evan N. Klein, Geography.
Fiona Jolie White, Psychology. Ava Kathleen Susanna Stouts, Psychology.
Heather Alexandra Kaiser, Psychology. Nicole Atala, Neuroscience, Provost Scholar. Jessica Paola Lopez, Psychology. Shay Kathleen Heiselt, Psychology.
Coven Raj Shrikirti, Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, Neuroscience.
Chris S. Liu, Neuroscience.
John Paul McNamara, Psychology.
Gabriella Goldsmith, Neuroscience. Fernando Arenas Hegler, Neuroscience.
Chloe Elaine Morales, Psychology, Sociology. Moriam Sulahria, Psychology. Elliot Charles Punches, Psychology. Nicholas Anthony Migliore, Geological Engineering.
Brendan Thomas Constantino, Microbiology and Immunology. Dylan Friend, Chemistry.
Harley James Pollard, Microbiology and Immunology, cum laude. Ashley D. Marlowe, Psychology.
Jonah Claro Isonen, Chemistry. Sean Autry, Mathematics.
William Thomas Spellman, Psychology. Sarah Rose Schoen, Neuroscience.
Kyle Keith Goodman, Biology.
Kathleen Ann Villegas, Psychology.
Matthew Carl Aguilar Belisario, Biology, summa cum laude.
Easton C. Smith, Geography.
Amal Marwan Abdul Jalil, Microbiology and Immunology, 1874 scholar.
Chloe Nicoletta Verado, Biology. Lee Olson, Geography. Sricharan Sai Midhi, Physics.
Alexandra Nicole Camp, Psychology. Ella Susan Abatangelo, Psychology. Caroline Elizabeth Fitzpatrick, Biology.
Tamara Eileen McGuire, Psychology.
Angel Piotrowski, Mathematics.
Drew Habler, Biology.
Andrew Kwa Nguyen, Biology.
Dylan Patrick Breen, Biology.
Katrina Morgan, Biology. Dahlia Trang Vo, Psychology.
Joby May Paruli Jimenez, Psychology. Ederlyn May Sikat Alcaraz, Psychology. Yasmin Leah Idrada Judal, Biology. Hannah J. Canadas, Biology. Isabella M. Durda, Psychology, 1874 scholar.
Kira Irene Wybrew, Psychology.
Daisy Chaparro, Neuroscience. Justin Guzman, Biology. Omer Gulzar, Psychology. Carly M. Desmond, Biology.
Nico Martin Mastic, Atmospheric Science, Mathematics, summa cum laude.
Chloe Harger, Mathematics. Lola Turner Byrne, Biology.
Michaelin Renee Stapleton, Biology. Madeline Sumner, Neuroscience. Sophia Martinez, Microbiology and Immunology.
Myra Leilani Lewis, Microbiology and Immunology, cum laude, 1874 scholar. Michelle Clifford, Psychology. Cambria Rose Jackson, Chemistry.
Carly Lauren Thompson, Neuroscience.
Halim Alberto Castilblanco, Psychology.
Kira Madison Wade, Biology.
Taylor N. Baer, Biology, Electrical Engineering.
1874 scholar.
Lisbeth Liquidano Cortez, Neuroscience.
Susie Mesa, Neuroscience, Public Health.
Stephanie Gutierrez Portillo, Neuroscience.
Angelica Arlene Mejia, Biology.
Sarah E. Isabel Lopez, Biology. Ashley E. Klubeck, Psychology, Psychology, Gender, Race, and Identity.
Ada Malero Lucero, Neuroscience.
Gilena Arthur, Psychology, 1874 scholar.
We have before us a wonderful opportunity, one that speaks to how higher education can influence us all for the better. The time one spends at our university can include moments of immense wonder, of widening one's horizons, and coming to understand how each of us can make a difference in our communities, in our state, and in our world. Time at a university can be measured in a variety of ways. It all matters, and it's all extremely meaningful. It can be spent pursuing truth. It can be spent experimenting with the known to discover the unknown. It can be spent pursuing a dream. Our graduates know all of this, and during their time with us, they have come to learn so much more. Our graduates have, no doubt, had professors and instructors who asked a great deal of them. But throughout it all, the journey has been unexpected and exceptional. Every day has been different, always with the potential to gain new insight, to gain new understanding of what you are made of and what you are capable of accomplishing. The character, resilience, and determination that you have all displayed, particularly over this past year, has inspired us all. Graduates, your time with us has flown by. As you move forward, please remember to take a moment to think back on your time with us, what you might have learned, and how that knowledge prepared and inspired you for the tasks that still lie ahead. Will the candidates for all bachelor's degrees in all colleges of the university please rise as you are able? All right. President Sandoval, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I present to you these candidates for bachelor's degrees.
One more big hand for our graduates. By virtue of the laws of the state of Nevada, and the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents, I confer upon those fulfilling the appropriate requirements the bachelor's degrees recommended by the faculties of the university with all the rights, privileges, and obligations belonging thereto. It's official, you've done it. Well done, congratulations.
On behalf of all of the University of Nevada faculty and staff, I congratulate each of you, class of 2025. Before we ask our graduates to move their tassels, there are a few recessional directions. The platform party will lead the recessional, followed by the faculty, and then our graduates. Now, for the final symbolic act of commencement. Graduates, are you ready? The tassel on the right side of your cap signifies your time as a student at the university. It is now time to officially move your tassels from the right from the right side of your cap to the left side. Congratulations, class of 2025.